What are you doing? There's a spider in my washer. Get Aiden. How's a spider getting a freaking washer? Oh my gosh. Hey everybody, it's freaking late, but this is the late night nail shenanigans again with me, SUGA. Look at this. Holy crap. How does a spider get into? Hola. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How does a spider get into a washer? Like, it's going crazy. But I have a surprise for y'all. I'm gonna wait for a little bit of people to come in. Hi, Cordy. Hi, Nanny Ange, my loves. Hi, baby cakes. Guess what, guys? I got a surprise for y'all, and it's fun. It's funny. Hi, Lena. How are you? Look at all the beautiness that we have right here. Yes, yes. We're gonna be doing something cray-cray. It's a little cray-cray, but it's cool. It's cute, you know? Alright, hold up, y'all. My chat decided not to work. Look. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's gonna be great. She is! Glim! This is you! This is on you, girl. This is on you. Alright. So, now that I have y'all in here, let's see. Alright. I'm gonna put you guys up here, and then we're gonna go from there. But this is everything, like, these are the polishes we're using. We're gonna pick out all of these babies right here. But first, we have a surprise unboxing that I hella found literally an hour or two ago. Out of the blue. The Live is Sugared Glam Edition. It is. Alright, y'all. Let me set y'all up here. Okay. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hi, Cola. How are you, sweetheart? Okay, let me move this out of the way first. Everybody, we are going to be doing some freestyle nails. Okay, and these are all the colors we're using. Can you guess what it is by just the colors alone? Can anybody guess what it could be? Hi, Erica. How are you? Thanks for coming. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Alright, I'm going to move this out of the way real quick before we do anything. Because I have a surprise unboxing that I found, and I was like, is it? Is it really? And you guys will never guess where I found it. Do you think you know what it is? Because it's something that you would not ever expect to find where I found it. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? I don't know if you're ready. Is the suspense killing you? Because it's killing me. Okay. It could be a fraud. Okay. This could not be the real thing. I don't know. Okay. Like I said, I don't know. I will give you a hint that they are creepy. They are creepy. And if anybody knows me, they know what I'm talking about. So, does anybody have an inkling of what this may be? And I am dead serious when I say I looked up at this place that I get pop from and gas from. And I thought, no flippin' way is this here right now. But, supposedly it's legit. Dun-dun-dun. Are you ready? Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're getting into nails. But I'm making the suspense for y'all. Oh, look what I got. So, we got the Labubu. This was at a gas station, y'all. My gas station. I'm taking this a Lafufu. And I saw it, and it was in the original Pop Mart box that you buy from. And so I was like, I texted Glam. I was like, should I do it? Should I do it? I was like, what if I get, what if it's a Lafufu? Blah, 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 blah. Girl, $18.99. Okay, $18.99 for this. The other ones that they had were the macaron set, which were $17.99. But it's raised. So then we got to looking at it. It's the original box. However, I noticed. Do you see this? It's not opened. It's not opened. But do you see how this is like raised and the bottom is raised? Well, Glam noticed that there was tape on each side. And I was like, no! Because I'm like, it's legit. Look, it's the... Well, then she's like, people are just buying boxes. And I was like, I'm not interested in it either. But for the sake of y'all is the reason why I got it. But I'm thinking it's a Lafufu or they did something to it. So we're going to open it up. We're going to figure this out. And then it's going to go back in my box and sit in the box because it freaks me out. However, I'm not going to open it like this. We're going to open it this way like they did. Because I'm thinking, see, that should not be like that. Look, and there's nothing in there other than this. Why would that be like that? Isn't there supposed to be a card in here? The extra crinkles. There's no card in here. This is a Lafufu, everybody. This is a Lafufu. Oh, I'm going to be so mad. It's crazy because it has Pop Mart right on the thing and everything. Hi, I love my family. Hello. I wanted that one. Alright, let's do this, y'all. But the box was legit. So they're taking these boxes, buying these real original boxes, opening them up like this, and putting these Lafufus in here, y'all, and selling them. I knew it. Oh, I can see it. It's blue. No! Alright, ready? Hi, Winter. It's a Lafufu. I should have known, bro. Hi, Aubrey. Hi, Ray Ray. Hi, Preppy Plays. Alright, ready? Okay, I'm so confused right now, you guys. Like, they're like, oh, they got sparkles in the eyes and blah, 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 and yada, yada. Look at the tag. This is a Lafufu, everybody. What is that? Does the original one have that on the bottom of the foot? Hello, everybody. We got a Lafufu, everybody. Look at his poor arm. They did not. Yeah, so they are taking the original boxes. And they are... Look, this isn't even... How do they get away with this, y'all? How do they get away with this? Like, look at his foot. I can spin his foot, y'all. Bloop, 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 bloop. It says Pop Mart on that one. But this looks horrible. And I didn't get no card. Nothing. So, it's a Lafufu, y'all. I knew it. The moment I seen that box, guess what? Your girl's got the receipt. But this is what she looks like. He, she, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's losing hair. And one ear's bigger than the other. Anyway, well, I was like, do I keep this and do something with it, the Lafufu? But guess, you bet your little butt. You bet your... Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It is. I think it is. It definitely is. I don't think that... It's weird because everything of the box is like where people were like, oh, it needs this on there. The other ones don't have all this extra stuff. Like on the back and the bottom right here and the top and stuff like that. And the Pop Mart logo right there. And it's raised up. This, I feel like the box is original. But they literally took it and like took the whatever off of it. Does that make sense? I don't know, but these... Anyway, any hoozle. It would have been better if it was, like, a gray one. But, like, I have to push in the face. However, this little guy is not my element, y'all. So, we got a Lafufu, everybody. Hi, sprites! So, I am going to do a lot of things. It does. We checked everything. Everything. So, it all came down to the doll itself and, like, the card that goes in there and the little whatchamacallit. But I did notice on Glam's box and other boxes, they have the little sticker from Pop Mart that has, like, that holographic, like, sticker that they put on their boxes. This one did not have that. That was the only difference in this box. And the coloring's not off or anything. That's why I think they're buying these boxes and just putting these in there. But, yeah, so you bet your butt I'm going up there. Does this supposed to say that like that? I don't even know, guys. I don't know, Labubu's. So that is what it is. Okay, I don't even know her name because she doesn't even have a card. No wonder he was like, you want to buy a whole box? No, I don't want to buy a whole box. Are you crazy? So, oh wait, we do have a name. Sorry, Hope. I like the name, but look, I don't even know if that's real, legit, whatever. Because, like, they had the ratios on there. Some of the other boxes didn't have that. Anyway, we were doing nails. This is a nail channel. I just wanted to, you know. The ring is supposed to be blue as well. Well. Yeah, the ring is, like, it's metal, but it's a crap piece of metal. So, there's that, everybody. The worst $18 I've ever spent in my life. We're going to set it in this box. Put it up against the wall like so it ain't looking at me. Because this thing creeps me out, y'all. And I bought it for y'all, okay? I bought it for y'all. But we're going to, I don't know, we'll bling it out so it can't look at me or something, you know? Hi, Raquel. It's okay, love. No worries. No worries, no worries. Hi, AB. If I missed your name, everybody, my bad. My bad. Shout out to everybody in here. We are doing nails tonight. We're going to be doing freestyle nails. And we have 2 nails here. These nails are going to determine whether, well, how we do a full set of nails. Okay? So, we're going to do nail art. We're going to be using all these gel polishes to create our colors. We're going to be doing Sugar's Mombre technique again. And we're also going to be blinging this out. So what we're going to do is we're going to do like a dark summer sunset mombre. But it's like galaxy almost. Okay? So to everybody in here, thank you all so much for coming. I appreciate you guys so much. I am a nail channel. My name is Sugar. So if you would like to still hang out, even though we got a Lafufu, okay, we're not going to let that ruin our day. We're going to have a great time. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Leslie. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Are you... Yeah. No. Well, not tonight. Not tonight, but I thought about it. I thought about it. But we're going to be using these colors. So we have Madam Glam, bright yellow. We have the glitter yellow. The bright orange. We have this purple here from Nail Reserve. We have pink lemonade from Brit Brat. Paradise Punch. We have black. We have sparkle black. We have blue. We have Cosmos. And we have the glitter. So here's what I want to do. We want to do a dark summer sunset galaxy type look. And I'm going to show you the picture here that I have of what the inspo is based off of. So, can you guys see that? So, this is the inspo. Hi, Sharon. So, this is the inspo, everybody. Hi, Holly. So, you see all these colors? We're going to try to match these colors perfectly. The top is going to be just a little bit black. We're going to go into like a purple blue. Then we're going to go into this purple here. And then a little bit of pink and a little bit of the orange and just a tad bit of yellow at the base here. So, we're going to do that and see what we can do. And then, Hold on, let me get my picture back up there. So once we do that, we're gonna take this bling. So before I do that, I'm gonna grab the bling out because I want to do a freestyle junk galaxy sunset nail like set. But these are going to be like our test nails, like our freestyle test nails to see if I can do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the mombre sunset on the nail. Then on this one, we're going to leave that like that, the nail art like that, and put a star diamond in the middle to kind of tie it together. On this nail here, we're going to do the same sunset, but then we're going to bling the sunset out to make it an ombre rhinestone sunset, but dark, if that makes sense. So, that's what we're doing. So, I'm going to grab this out really quickly, and then we're going to get started on the nails. Man, people are cray-cray tonight, ain't they? Shoot. Hi, silly girl. Hey, Brat. Surrey Pash, hello. Yes, girl. I can't believe I don't have no... This is the darkest purple I have. I was like, I need my Brat. I pulled this color here because this is a really, really good color. Right? But it's not... I don't have, like, a dark purple. And I'm like, I can't believe I don't. But we have our Brat liner brushes. We will be using these as well. We have the Brat Nailed It Stick With It. This is what we're going to use to adhere the rhinestones. We have the glossy top coat. We have Paradise Punch and Pink Lemonade. And then we have Electric Tangerine, Zesty. We have a bunch of colors. So let's go ahead, and what I'm thinking on this middle nail to tie up the like stone. Hello. How do I do what? I know it doesn't match, girl. Alicia's like, that doesn't match. I know, Cordy. I know, right? Hi, Duck. Hello, everybody. Hi, Flowers. Yay. Thanks, Siri. Oh, crap. Hold on, y'all. Trying to move the chat. YT Gamer. Hello. Anna. Anna. Did I miss anybody else? Man, they are out tonight, ain't they? Woo! Alright, let's frickin' do this, shall we? So, since it's like dark summer sunset galaxy, I have this. Look at this, you guys. Look at this star. Tell me that is not freaking cute. And the one thing I do gotta get from Brat is the rhinestone picker-upper tool thingy. That's the only thing I don't have. I need to get the rhinestone picker-upper tool thing. Can you guys see that okay? Hi, Heaven. Hi, Dan. Hi, Elena. So there's this guy. Oh, shoot. So this guy was what I was going to put in the middle of the sunset as our just to tie the galaxy sunset together. I have a few other ones as well. We have like a heart, but I don't want a heart because I like stars. Stars. Are you doing? I'm not, Heaven. But I just did some acrylic nails. But we're going to be doing a galaxy one tonight. I'm just trying to see. I have that guy. So a lot of this will go on the other nails. But I also have this. So I also have this type of star. That's silver as well. So I'll just set that in there just to set it in there so we have it. Then I have suns and regular stars, but I like the pointed stars because I just like those ones. And then we have like AB. We're going to use black. We're going to use all these colors. What are you doing on the 4th of July? Autumn, hi! I don't do anybody else's nails. I wanted to... Well, that's great, Heaven. I have a lot of acrylic lives that I've done. Here are these. And then my black ones. We're going to be using... So, for the junk style nail, we're going to be using like the glow in the dark ones. But for the sunset, we're going to be using small of like these really, really, really dark colors here to match the purples and the oranges and the blues and the purples and the blacks. So this whole section here, we're going to be using on, you know, the actual thing. The only problem is I don't have, like, these little guys here and these colors, unfortunately. So we're going to have to work on that. However, for the rest of the sets, though, so, like, the stars and stuff like that, we can add, you know, on the rest of the set that I have. I do have, welcome everybody, my name is Sugar. Hi! You have a crush? Yay! Thank you! Hi Black Senorita. Yes, it's live, honey. It's live! So, some of these stars, I have super tiny stars, and I thought if I added, like, a little purple star up in, like, the sunset area, I don't know how that would work, but I think I have a tiny one. Do I? Or I may have used it already. Y'all, I have to get some more mochas. The real teeny, teeny, tiny mochas. Like this. I will show you. Look. Look how tiny this is. Oh! See what I mean? Look how tiny this mocha is, everybody. Your girl needs more tiny, tiny ones like this, but in all the colors. Alright, let's see if I have at least the super small pink one. Because I could have swore I do! We have a tiny one. Oh. Alright, so we have a tiny one. So I'll put that there just so we got it. I think that's all I got in the tiny ones. Because I think I used them all. Because they're my fave. I have hearts. No tiny ones. No more. I thought I had a blue. Hold up, y'all. I know I had a tiny one. I have tiny ones. They're just not stars. Oh, dang it. That's okay. Oh, well. Okay. And I thought these would work, but it all depends on what background that you use these with as well. So, that is the thought, guys. So, let's... And then these guys will fit perfectly on how small the nail is. So, we can do the black with the orange and the purple. So, it's kind of like gold, orange. I don't know, though. Because I think these ones might be better. I think these ones might be better. Yeah, that one's going to work better, I think. Can you see that? How long have I been doing nails? I've been doing nails for a long time, but I didn't actually start on YouTube until 4 years ago. And I didn't really start getting into it. So, like, 2 years ago is when I really started taking it, like, super serious. So, these right here, I have these, but they're not quite the same as the other ones. They're just not as, like, vibrant, but they are the circle ones. So, we do have those. So, let's go ahead and start on the nail art portion, and then we will go from there. And I also have, like, all of these. So, I have these little purple stars that were, like, AB that I was going to use in there. Aw, thank you, love. Aw, thanks, babes. Bye. They did. Hi, Josie. Hi, Michelle. Oh, your name's Autumn. Hello. You have very small charms. Yay. That's awesome. Bye. Thank you, pretty. What? Nice. Thank you. Tuttlebug, hello. Elena, hello. London, hi. Alexis, hello. Jessica, hello. Happy 4th, everybody. Okay, I'm just going back and making sure, everybody. All right. So, but we also have AB, though, which I think AB would go quite well with the dark ones. I have small stars in AB. I have a moon, but I'm not going to pull that out because I'm not putting that on the one nail because it's just going to be like the sunset. So it's just all small, small gems for now until we start with the full set, which the full set's not going to be tonight, guys. It's just going to be... So these are the dark purple ones I have. These are all preciosas in this one right here. This is all my very expensive ones. And I have this one. So this one's like a multi. Purple, orange, and yellow. So we have some of those. So yeah, I figured I would show you guys at least those. That way you guys could... Okay, so this and this will go here. And then, y'all, I have this. So we will be adding these brighter colors mixed in with the black. Because it's going to be a dark theme, but it's also going to have, like, the bright colors as well, if that makes sense. So I'm excited. I've never done this before. But we're just going to do it because if you know me, you know that I just jump into it and do it. Because that's what we do. So here's the nails. I've already got them prepped. We're going to wipe them off and then I'm going to grab my nail palette. I'm doing like a dark galaxy sunset. Thank you so much, Heaven. You have a great, wonderful night. And a happy, happy weekend and 4th. What time is it? It's 11:37 where I'm at. How about you? Oh, Cordy. I am so honored. Cordy, your first super sticker. Thank you, love. Oh. Hi, Cabela. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you like and subscribe for all the fun vibes and the shenanigans. Woo! Okay. You guys make it so fun. I love it. Alright, so we have these 2 nails. So the first nail is going to be the original sunset. We're going to do the same thing on this one. So this one's going to be the same. And I also cut them into the moon shape as well. Because it's fitting that way. So we'll see how we like it. And then if we go from there, then we can get back on and we'll do an entire set of junk style, dark summer, like full nail set. Okay? Everybody good? Let me grab my nail palette. Let's see, where's my palette? I just did my palette. Where did it go? I just had my... Crystal. You know what? We'll just use this guy. I like my star, but for the sake of... I need my star. This isn't right. Hold on, y'all. I need my star palette because it just doesn't feel right. Well, this is the color that I was mixing. I will just clean it off and go from there. Ghost Hunter. Thank you, Cordy love. Appreciate it so freaking much. Alright. Is everybody ready? If you don't do nails, that's cool too. But if you still want to hang out and vibe out with us, that's even greater. Is that a word? Greater? I don't know. Alright. We got it. Let's do this. Okay. So, as most of you guys know, I've never done this before. So, we're just kind of... It's a freestyle, baby. So, we're just going with it. So, I've already prepped them. I'm not going to do any base coat, even though... technically, I should, because it makes it nice and smooth. Where did you go? There you go. Alright, so we're going to be using the Super Base from Burt Brat Nailed It, which is a thicker one. 538. Wow. Thanks. Aw. Is it Shylin? Oh, I'm going to mess your name up, girl. But thanks for commenting. Thank you so much for your amazing comment. Hi, Caesar. Hello. Yes. Ease and Ace Podcast. Hi. Yes, it's like a blue-purple. Ghost Hunter. Hello. Breathe. I'm waiting for the exhale. Plus my... What? Oh. Hi, is it Marin? I'm trying to say y'all's names, so my apologies now if I do not know or can't say your name the right way, y'all. Just bear with me, okay? Please. All right, let's do this. So we're going to take the super base. This is a beautiful, thick super base that is perfect. This is from Brat Nailed It. She is linked in all my videos, guys. Use code SUGAR, and she is having a super huge sale right now because she's rebranding. So go grab you these colors. You're going to love. Oh my god! Glam, thanks, my love. Shout out to Glam. It's her first super chat, too. Oh my god, I feel honored right now. Oh my god, I feel loved. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Everybody, you're amazing. Please just know if you want to do it, if you think you can do it because you can, guys. Okay, you can, I promise. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, loves. Alright, I'm just getting the base for this so I can set it in my lamp. Oh my god, I love it. As soon as YouTube pays me, I will. But that's not till like the end of June, unfortunately. As soon as I get it though, love, I will. I always put anything I get right back in my channel, so I'll have to find me some nice dark purple. I gotta get like warm tones and I do have a PayPal too, and that is linked as well. If anybody would like to help donate to the channel or whatever you would like to do, you can become a member. You could share, you could just be here and have fun because all of it is appreciated. I am just incredibly grateful, so grateful for all of you guys. All right, let's get this excess off and cure. Sophia, hello. Oh. I love you too. Hi, JP. Don't hate. Oh, Lordy. Jessela. I'm not going to be able to say your name. Duran Ramirez. Hello. Thanks for coming. Hi, you're from Mexico. Awesome. Hi, Reese. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for coming. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you all. Okay. 60 seconds, y'all. That's what that was in there for. All right. Oops. Sorry about that. You guys have been sideways this whole time and didn't tell me? Aww. Thank you, Sunny. Okay, let me write you down in my book. Where'd my book go? Where'd my book go? I have a tiny book that I write everything in. Alright, hold up. Let me write this down because I don't want to forget it, y'all. Sunny says, do nail art inspired by Epic the Musical. Okay. So we got that down. That's on the list, okay? We got lots of to do, but it's on the list. And I can't wait to do some more. Okay. So let me show everybody. Thank you so much, Sunny. Thank you, Glam. Thank you, Ange. Thank you, Cordy. Okay, so here is the picture. Can you guys see it, hopefully? So this is the color that we're going for. So I'm going to look off this picture, okay? This is going to be sitting off over here on the side. So we're not going to need a lot of black. We're just going to need a touch of black. So we're going to use my... I think the 12 mil... Yes, we're going to use the 12mm liner brush from Brat Nailed It. I don't think I've used this one yet. Nope, I haven't. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually put this. We're going to use sparkle. You want me to use sparkle? Oh my god! SOHC Live 99. Thanks. Aw. I love it. I love you. You should do one of the Stray Kids. The Stray Kids? Am I missing something? Martha Torres, hi. Love you too, girl. Alicia Davis, hi. Sparkly, okay. Alright, so we're going to use the black, which is called Tempo from Nail Reserve. This is damn near almost gone because I've used it so much. So we're just going to take this. It's a little on the lighter side, so I'm going to have to use quite a bit. Just so we have a little bit of that glitter, but we don't need very much. Just because it's only going to be at the very top. Typically, I would use my Brit Brat Nailed It. I love you. Thank you. Alright, so next up would be the dark blue. So here's where we're going to have to get creative here. We got a little bit of this purple. We got Cosmos. We also have Pool Party. And a little bit of black. So how did I do this last night? I don't remember, but we're just going to do it. I'm going to use this as my base. Can you guys see okay? Shout out to everybody in here. Woo! Hi, Jessica. Hi from Canada. Hi, Laura. Isn't that the wrong brush? What? This one? No. What do you mean? Alright, so we're going to use this. This is a cat eye. However, we're going to use this as our base dark blue purpley lilac color. But we're going to add a few colors into it to get like a more of a purplish type color. Cam, Leanna, hi, I'm doing nails. Right now I'm just mixing the color that we need for the background. So we're going to add a little bit of this like brighter blue and a little bit of this purple. Just tiny bit. Well, you guys know me. I just kind of throw it on there. Shouty caps? What is that? What am I missing, y'all? Alright, can you see this pretty well? Oh, this is going to be the perfect purple. Actually, this is exactly the purple that we needed right here. So I made the perfect one. So now we need a more... We have this, but we need a more blue purple. So now that we got that one, plus it's sparkly, so that's cool. Alright, so that's beautiful. Now I need a little bit of a lighter tone, but dark at the same time. So we're going to take a little bit of this blue, and we're going to add just a titty bit of black to it. My name's Sugar. It's nice to meet you. Treya, hi. Me too. Yay. All right. Here we go. Just a little bit of black is all we're going to need. Well, we shouldn't need too much black. We just need it to be a hair darker. Just a hair darker. Hopefully it doesn't turn too gray, though. That's not as bright as I need it, but I think we'll be okay if I add just a tibby bit more blue. Tibby bit more blue. Okay. There was a spider in our washer, everybody. I don't know how it got in there, but it did. So the black really took over. So you want to be careful how much you... If you're ever adding black, you usually only need just a drop. Okay, so that's mainly that color there. So I might not even use this dark of a blue, to be honest with you. Because I think this one might look better with that color. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, I didn't even need to mix that, y'all. And then we have our pink. So we're going to go from this pink to orange. So I'm going to just kind of place it on there. It's not going to be a lot. We're going to place this pink on here. And then our orange is going to be the base. We're not going to need a lot, but... And then we're just going to use a tibby bit of this yellow. So we're going to take and... I'm going to spin this around, and we're going to take this yellow from Madame Glam. This is from the new Neon collection, guys. It's called Zesty. Zesty! Aw, thanks, baddies. Mia, is it Mia? Hi. The girl Grace, hi. I'm doing nails. Do you do baby pink and baby blue? I've not done, I mean, I've used those colors, but right now we're doing sunset, like a dark summer sunset type multicolor. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Let's mix that guy and see what that looks like, and then, because it doesn't need to be that bright. We just need a little bit of that darker yellow to give us that nice end point of our colors here for that sunset vibe. Okay, I think we need a tibby bit more of this one. Hello, everybody. Well, thank you. A little bit more sparkle in this one. This is more of like a yellow orange, like a honey orange. Hence the name. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's perfect there. A little bit. All right. All right, there's our colors, everybody. We're going to do a mombre. What? Let me move these out of the way. And then once we get done, we'll add a little bit of this sparkle in the other one. That way we have a little bit of sparkle in there. All right, y'all. Ready? I think I might need more black. Hold up. So when I mombre, right, it's basically, I just do it with a liner brush. So here's the brush. This is a 12mm. All right, so this one is just going to be the nail art portion. George Washington, I like that name. Hi. Is it Isla? Hi. Sharon, hi. Sophie, hello. You seem so chill and so nice. Aw, thanks. Bowie, hi. Sharon, hello. Everybody loves my voice. Yay. Heaven, you're back. Hello. And what did you say? What did you say? What up, y'all? Lake Smith, hi. This is going to be gorgeous. I know. I'm so excited. Millen, hi. Oh, man. You're back. Hi. Sai. Then the light. Sunny. Liv. Leah, hi. All right, let's do this. So we're going to take this black. And if you want, you can do... What am I holding that for? Good grief. So, via the picture, this just needs to be a little bit, like, right at the tip point. But we need enough because we're doing, like, ombre mombre. So, we're going to just lightly take this black sparkle. And I'm going to just... That'll be, like, the top of it. But I need to make sure that I have enough on there so when we go down and do the whole thing, and you guys will see how I do it in just a second. I don't want to put too much black because black can absolutely overpower any color. Alright, I'm going to... Oh, my phone shut off. Hold up, y'all. Stay on, phone. How's everybody's night? Alright, so we're going to do the very dark purpley blue. We're going to take this guy and we're just going to literally go over it like so. And then I'm going to take the excess and pull that down because there's quite a bit of this purple. Can you guys see okay? So I'm going to take the excess and we're going to fill this up and make sure we have quite a bit in here so we can ombre, mombre. Okay, so we'll pull this down a little bit. Doesn't have to be neat at all because we're going to be going over it, so just take your colors and just kind of go with it. Alright, so the main portion of this is, I forgot to put blue on there. So I am going to take a little bit of this blue here because I really like this versus the color that I made. So I'm going to take this blue and we're going to pop this blue here because I think this is going to be a good transition color. Just so it's bright but dark at the same time. Hold on. I might be able just to use this. Let's see. Okay, so this will just be like one little tiny. This is like super easy nail art. Any of you guys can do. If you want to do nail art, this is something that anybody can do, you guys. Okay, the way that I do this, you can do it any way. It doesn't matter. It's super easy. Now, typically I wouldn't put it on with a liner brush. However, I'm doing it tonight because we're being a little bit less chaotic with the color and a little bit more meticulous with the colors. And so I'm just kind of floating that on and I'm going to just kind of pull it down. Like I said, it doesn't have to be super whatever because all the colors are going to go into themselves anyway. So now I'm going to take this blue. And we're just going to do a little bit of this blue. So at the end, by the time we get to the end, there's going to be yellow. But more so, the dark ones are going to be at the top. I put a little bit too much blue on there, but not a big deal. Alright. Ooh, that's pretty. So now, once we have that blue on there, we're going to take a little bit, just a tippy bit of this darker purple to transition from the pink. Actually, the pink will make purple on its own. Let's just put the pink on. So this will be the orange to that. Okay, so I'm going to take this pink and I'm just going to float this guy on. Because this in and of itself is going to make purple, so that's what we're going to need anyway. So technically, I'm just going to shove it up into the blue there. Alright, I'm going to pull this pink down. I think I got a good variety on there. Bear with me, guys. Daisy, hi! Spiritual, hi! So this is going to be a dark sunset galaxy vibe, guys. So let's put our this pink on there. I'm trying to think, because we need room for just a tibby bit of that yellow. So let me add a little bit more of this pink here. Okay. Let's take the bright pink. This is almost like it's a pinky orange almost. It's like a bright pink. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you like nail art, I do just about anything. I don't just do one or whatever. I kind of do all kinds of stuff, guys. So if you're around, you like the vibes and the shenanigans, well, stick around. See what I'm all about. Okay, so we have that. Let's do our orange. I guess I should have did more pink, right? Yeah, okay. So we're going to do a little bit more of this pink. I'm just judging by the picture here, because I kind of want to make it based off the picture I'm looking at. So like I said, we only want a little bit of that yellow at the very tip. So let's take our orange. And we're going to float this orange on here. And we're just going to kind of bring a little bit of that over. All right. Now the yellow. Ooh, this yellow is pretty. Tell me this isn't going to look like the coolest sunset, dark sunset ever. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. All right. Ready? So I'm going to kind of hold it like this a little bit. How's everybody's day, night? What's the best compliment to give to a girl? Best compliment. I don't know. I'm not very good in that stage. Your hair looks nice. You have a nice smile. Especially if you don't know them. Renee, hello. Thanks. My birthday is July 13th. Ooh, wow. On my birthday, could you make purple, white, pink for a nail? Because my theme for my birthday is going to be Hello Kitty and Friends. Well, I don't know. It's possible. I don't know what I'm doing on that day. Thanks, Cola. It's happening. Leia, hello. Your preppy girl, is it Kylan? Hello, Daisy, Jasmine, hello. If I was you, I must say your body is so beautiful. Well, I mean, I guess. It's for hi. Thank you. George Washington, sunset. Sunset! Thanks! Ocean, any tips on how to make you? Can you do hello? Now, tonight I'm not doing Hello Kitty nails, but... Alright, ready? We're going to start from the top and go from there. Since this is the darkest color here, we want to start from that and pull it down. And then we'll work our way back up, because that's just what I do. That's how I do it. Okay? Alright, ready? So I'm going to go through that color. We're going to bring it down, bring that color up. Come back down. And then we want to bring that blue up into this blue. And then same thing with the pink. We're going to bring that pink all the way up into this blue to give us a nice, beautiful purple, like dark purple tone. All right, ready? Ooh. All right, I'm just going up again. This is what I always do, guys, to give us that nice, beautiful blend. Bring it all the way up. Oh, snap. Look at that. Tell me that's not a dark summer's night, y'all. I am. Can you do galaxy space stars? That's kind of what I'm doing now. I don't really celebrate, but I do go watch fireworks with my family. Alright, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this and kind of make it a little bit darker up here at the very, very edge. But I love that. What do you guys think? I like that it looks like it does because it looks like it's flowing like this. You know what I mean? Alright. Nice. I think we need a little bit more. Let me just... I'm just going to lightly put some of this yellow through here. I'm going to take some of this excess off. OMG, y'all. How pretty is that? Okay, so I am actually going to take this and we're going to go back up. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go, everybody. That's beautiful. I don't know. You think I should go more? I don't really want to go more, but I need a little bit more of that pink up here. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I love that. So one thing I like to do though is I'll take this. And then it'll just kind of... Alright. What do y'all think? You think we need to bring this up more? Even though you guys... I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is purple right here. And then we have that blue, and then we have that other one, but... I'm going to take this yellow. And I am just going to float this right here. Don't need a lot, but we can just float it on there so we get a little bit of that yellow in there. Shit. Shoot. Alright, let's go ahead and turn her over. We're going to take the excess off with one of these. Yeah, I thought so too. That's the trick, everybody. That is the trick. Hold up, y'all. I got that black in there. Now it's like... There we go. So I'm going to add a tiny bit of that. Alright. Yeah. Haha. Alright. Those colors are awesome. So I'm going to take this excess. I'm going to go on the edge here. And we're going to pull down. Look at those colors. Yes. And by taking it off the side and pulling down, you're not going to mess up the side or bring it down too far. It's actually going to help you keep the momentum of your ombre. We don't want it to slide down. We want it to stay right where it's at. So I'm just going to take this and just lightly... Because we don't want no lumpy bumpies. And if you still have some that are coming off the edges, that means you still have a lot on there. Like so. And if this works, y'all, if this works, we'll do a full set of this dark summer, like midnight galaxy type-esque theme. And I think if we can get it to go, I think it's going to look really, really cool. What do y'all think? I think it's cool. Alright, so I'm going to hold it up, and then we're going to put it in for a full 60 seconds, because it is darker color, so you want to make sure that it doesn't wrinkle. So I put it in for the most time possible. Alright. In she goes. Alright. Now we have this one. This one is going to be different. So this one is actually going to be the same. However, this one we're going to add bling to it. So wherever the lines are for the sunset, or like where the lines are, we're going to add different colored bling to kind of coalesce the colors going into the other color. Does that make sense? Can you please add some clouds and some stars so it might look a bit realistic? Well, I mean, this is just the beginning here. The thought is adding... This one's going to be just the nail art one. And then either this is going to go in the middle of it. It's going to tie in the whole set. So the whole set as a whole, we're not going to do tonight. We're just going to do these two. And we're going to bling out the next one. But the middle one is just going to be the nail art background portion. And then we'll tie it in with a few stars and all that. And then the next time we go live, which is not going to be tomorrow... Well, I'll be live tomorrow morning because I have to do a huge live at 11:11 tomorrow. So, I think that would be cool. to wait, and then we'll go in. Then the following day we'll go ahead and go live Sunday, and on Sunday we'll go ahead and we'll do the rest of this set together. And then that way we have a full set and all that good stuff. So let me make sure this is not crooked. Oop. All right, let me take this guy. So every time this is in, we have no wrinkles. Woohoo! No wrinkles at all. Look at that, guys. So I was thinking I put this in the middle to tie it all together and it'll come together, but this is beautiful. So I have to now do it upside down. I have to kind of hold it in there so I know that the whole thing is getting completely done, because I need a new lamp, guys. I've been looking at this new lamp that has a metal base, so all my stuff here is underneath. On Amazon, it's $60, and it's on sale right now for $40, I think, but it's all blinged out. It's, oh my gosh, it's rechargeable, and I don't have to have cords, and it has everything that you need, and I'm like, I want it. Thanks for all your help. Well, those are cute colors. Oh, gotcha. A bird? Like mint? What is your favorite theme? That's a good question. My favorite theme is actually galaxy. Rainbow. Rainbow. Anything rainbow. Just because the colors just scream to me. Like a multitude of ombre rainbow is like the thing. But galaxy, more or less, is my thing. Love it. You need a new lamp too? Okay. I will. I will send you the link, lovey. Bye, Sunny. Thank you so much. All right, this one is done. So before we do that, let's go ahead and top coat this one with our glossy top coat. Once again, I'm using Burt Brat Nailed It Glossy Top Coat. Ooh, the glitter is so pretty in there. Can you guys tell that the glitter is shiny? I will say one thing I did do is you can kind of see in the middle right here where it kind of spread it out, and I waited too long and I messed around with it too long. So, but you can't really tell unless you're like putting it up like that, so it's okay. On the actual set itself, I will know to be able to oh yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. Seal in those edges. Take that excess off. Because these do fit my nails, so I will be wearing this set once we get done with it. Alright, in she goes. Let's do this. Alright. So, now that we have this one, let's go ahead and put a little bit more of these colors on here. I think I'm not going to add so much blue. I'm going to add less blue, more pink and purple. But I think I have enough of this one. But I don't of that one, so let's go ahead and just add a tibby bit of black to that one. Just a tibby bit on the side here. And ooh, that was a lot. That was a lot. Aww. I will make a short for you, lovey. I will write that down too. I'm gonna need to write that down so I don't forget. Nana Ange and Glam. Cordy, somebody make sure I don't forget that, please. Oh, that's really dark. Super dark. Alright, let me add some more blue, y'all. I didn't want to contaminate the blue I already had, but I think using all of these colors, but what if we, what if I don't use this dark color and just go in with the blue? You know what? We're not going to mess with it. This time, let's just look at these colors and see what we got going from there. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have enough. This is a smaller nail, so we're not going to need too much. All right, let's do this, everybody. So I thought about reversing it, but for this one, I don't actually want to just because of the... Thank you so much, Sunny. Have a great night. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are freaking amazing. Can you see okay? Same thing here. Now this time I'm going to add as much as I possibly can so we cannot see through the nail. But like I said, this is a little bit thinner of a black because of the glitter in it. And we want to go over this because we don't want to see through it at all. So we're going to pull it over the edge. Just kind of paint that edge. Okay. Thank you all so freaking much. You guys are freaking awesome. Alright. So I'll pull this guy down. So it's not all lumped in the middle. Okay. There's our black. Alright, so we're going to do our dark purpley blue. Oh, this is going to look so bomb. I wish I had a glittery pink, but I think it'll be okay. So like I said, don't want too much of this dark color because I want to kind of make it even blend with the dark and the brighter colors as well. Because I kind of want it more of the orange and the pink up here. And I'm also going to add a little bit more pink to it. Let's make sure we have enough up here so we don't do what we did last time. Well, that really doesn't matter because we're putting rhinestones on this one, so. Alright, this time I'm just going to use a little bit of this dark blue. Probably like a line of this dark blue. Oop. Okay. Would you guys try this for like a dark sunset for like a summer theme? But almost like a dark galaxy summer theme? I think it's different and it's not like your average everyday nail art, I guess, because it's freestyle, so it's like you can do whatever. I'm going to bring this and take that excess off. Alright, there's our blue. Now I'm trying to think. I guess I could have made it longer, huh? We'll make the blue a tad bit longer for the most part, and then... So we'll just use everything that's left on my palette. And then make sure we have enough on each side. So we're going to take the excess. We're just going to move it over here. Just going to bring it down. Alright, let's do this. Here comes the pink. So we're going to do more of this pink than we did last time. Because it's going to be our purple. So I'm just going to shove it on there. So it's going to give us a little bit more of that purple color in the middle too, as well as at the top. Okay, I think that's good because we got our other pink to put on too. Yeah, let's add some more. So how's everybody's weekend? What'd you guys eat for dinner today? Did anybody eat anything good for dinner? Or is anybody having dinner? If it's morning, night, wherever you are. Thanks for joining me today. Alright, this one though. Shouldn't need too much of this one. This pink is really going to make it pop, I think. Because it's like an orangey, bright orangey pink color. Shout out to my mods. And I think with this one, we're going to use a little bit more yellow because I really like that yellow. I like the yellow a lot. Okay. Let's take our orange. Because orange can seriously take over a color as well. If you know color theory, orange is one of them colors that can really take over a nail set. Okay. Let's add this pretty yellow. Oh, I love this yellow. Oh my god, the glitter in this yellow is just beautiful. This one is a lot lighter, but... And always make sure you do this outer edge of your nails, everybody. Well, I mean, I guess you don't have to do it. It's just a pet peeve of mine. Alrighty, here's our colors. Oven pizza? That's not bad, though. I eat churro chicken? Ooh. Madeline, hi. Happy 4th. Aw, thanks, sweetie. Aw, thank you. Okay, let's move this out of the way, and I will get to your guys' comments in just a second. Let's do this. This time, I'm going to make sure I kind of go do what I typically do, right? We're going to come in from the top here. Get our brush nicely coated. Take this blue, and we're going to take this blue and try to get it all the way up into the darker blue, all the way up into that one. Bring that down. All right, here we go. Purple. So let's bring this pink up. Give us that nice intertwined purpley blue. Bring it down. Come into the brighter pink. We're going to pull that up into that other pink. It's going to give us a nice transition, guys. Here we go with the orange. Bring the orange up a little bit. Nice transition. Oh, yeah. Look at that transition, guys. All right, here we go. Look. Oh, wow. All right, so now that we went all the way up, we're going to take it all the way up. Oh, look at that, y'all. That one might be the better one for the sunset nail. Right? I think so. You know? And if you ever don't get all the way to the side, you just take it and move the color to the side. That's all you do. This side's good. Oh, that is perfect. All right, I am going to take a little bit of this black, and we're going to go along this top edge just to give it that nice black top, so it really does look like it's fanning into that. Oh, yeah. So we're going to take a little bit of that. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. I love it. What do you guys think? Love it. Hi from Australia. Hi. Well, it's nice to meet you. 1224. Thanks, everybody. You guys are freaking amazing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. You can become a member. You can send super stickers, super chats. You can, I think you become a member down there in the thingy-majigger bobber. And I do have, everything is linked. I do have to link these polishes, though, unfortunately, just because I didn't have time. However, it's okay. All right, let's get a clean, one of our little guys here, and let's get this excess off. I just love these colors. All right. This is probably exactly what I really, really thought of when I thought about this. Like, ugh, the colors are just beautiful. Pull down. Yeah. Alright, we still want to get that excess if there's any underneath. But we don't want to mess up the sides and pull it down because that's really going to mess up the nail bed. Or the color, right? So I'm going to take this guy. We're going to bring him back up to the top here. We don't want to see through this at all. So I'm just going to take this. And because I'm taking so long, that's why it's kind of sliding the way it is. No big deal. Once you get it all up here, hold it upside down and then stick it in the lamp. Okay. I have something. Okay. Alright. Now I gotta make sure we don't have any excess off the side here. Alright. Hold her upside down and then put her in the lamp. Oh, that's beautiful. I think those are the perfect colors for a freaking dark sunset, guys. Look at this. Tell me that's not the perfect colors with that dark sunset look. I think the other one's my favorite, more so than this one is. Because I used that other blue, but it's okay, because we can use the other one if we want. This one, we can do the transition colors. It's more so, it didn't give me the purple I was looking for, though. I mean, it did to a point, but we need this bright, like, purpley color right in the middle here. So, but that's okay. That's why we're doing this, to see what we want to do for the following rest of the nails when we go live the next time. So, alright, now that we got the top coat on this one, so here's that one. That one's in the lamp right now. We're doing a full 90 seconds on that lamp. Sorry about that, guys. Hi, Tanya. Madeline, hi. Oh, you like it? Yay! Just know you got another sub. Aw, thank you. That's freaking great. If I was in my nail room, I would be so making these. Girl, yes. And if you ever decide to make some, let me know because... Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my blending. I do marshmallow pink bows. Not for this one, though. I love your bracelet. Put the dark purple into light purple. Yeah. It's giving sunset, I know, right? I was hoping it would go, just an idea. Oh, okay. Yay, Astro, hello. You love them? Me too. Madeline, okay, that's cool. I will put that in my little booklet. Nevada, hello. Aw, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Shout out to everybody who is still in here. You guys are awesome. So the fun part begins next, all right? This is when we're going to be doing the bling. So the bling for this set, I'm going to be using a very thick base coat. Okay, it's a non-stick. It's called Stick With It. And we're going to be using that. So I'm going to move all these colors. But where should I put this? Glam, where should I put this one? I think... I know that this is my middle nail, but I don't know if... We're thinking over this, right? We were thinking about putting it around this, right? Like it's kind of coming from the middle of this. Yeah. Thanks. Hi, Chelsea. Alright, so let's put this guy on first, and then we'll go from there. I wish it was a little bit darker, however, it still matches. But we have this one, or we have this one. Which one? Number 1 with the diamond, or number 2? Oh, shoot. Hold up, y'all. I don't know why that does that. Sorry about that, guys. Do we want number 1 or number 2? So, sunny side up, hello. Not too much. Okay. Number 1, number 2, number 1, number 1, number 1, number 1. All right, number 1 wins. All right, so we're going to take this nonstick, stick with it, and we're going to use my little lampy, my little hollow lampy guy. And we're going to use this guy, and let me get my picker back out. I don't know why I even... The best thing about this stick with it is that it's non-wipe and it's a liner brush. So you can like nicely place the glue where you need it. And it's very thick. So we're going to add this star in the middle here. And you want to, I'm going to try to get it in the middle the best that I can. But this is a very heavy, thick charm. So I want to try to put as much as possible. And you can also use like a putty clay extension gel if you would like as well. That will also help it too. So let me move this real quick because I don't want to cure. Okay. So I'm going to have to hold it. Because we need it to be exactly in the middle. But we have a nice little apex guy here, so it's going to be a little hard. Alright, let's do that. I'll hold it. Don't move. I think I got it, everybody. Ah! Aw, thank you. Thank you, guys. Locker, what's the best girl? Or whoever you are, where is it? Just your eyes are pretty, or you have a nice smile. You don't want to be, like, clunky about it. You want to be respectful. Being respectful is a great thing, guys. Okay? Please know, being respectful, whether you are a guy, a girl, or whatever, it doesn't matter. Being respectful is not a bad thing. Alright. I think I got her. Yeah, I did. Like I said, I would have to fill... See how it kind of goes up on the side right there? So I'm going to have to fill that in with a liner brush. But for the most part, I'm going to take my little tiny liner, wherever she is. It's the details. And I'm going to just take some of this. Because there's a lot on this brush and I don't want to get it all over my nail. So I'll just take my liner brush here. And fill in. Hopefully, I can fill in around it without... Okay. And then I'm going to take the eraser. And I'm going to take it and I'm just going to make sure that you guys can't see it. So what you want to do though is you want to use some alcohol. The alcohol is going to help take it off the nail without leaving any streaks. I hope that makes sense. I mean, for the most part, it's on there. All right. All right, that's good. Oh, thank you. I can't wait for the whole set to be done. I think your nails are beautiful. And are you hiring? Like, hiring customers? No, I'm not. I'm sorry. Hi, Cloudy Blue. Everybody keeps asking me if I sell my nails. And, you know, I never thought about it until people kept asking me. I'm like, no, I've never thought about it. All right, there she is. So, now, let's go ahead and put this color on and see what it looks like. So, we have a little bit of this beautiful glitter. This is what she looks like. And then, so we're just going to kind of do it around it. I'm going to take as much off of my brush as I can. My brush is a little messed up, I guess. Didn't know that, but alrighty. Look at that brush. Come on, man. Anyway, so we're going to do just little... Oh, look at that, y'all. We're going to kind of take it. Just kind of make like a... What do you think? And I want to kind of bring... Like it's kind of swirling out from the inside. Do you like that? I think it's cute, no? Should I do more? I don't even know if you guys can see it. You guys are so far away. Can you see the subtle pink shift and orange shift on that? Aw, thank you. Hi, is it Vanna? Okay, I think that is good. We don't really need a lot of that at all. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and throw that in real quick. All right, we're going to let her fully cure. Let's go ahead. Ooh, look at that. No wrinkles, everybody. That's beautiful. Beautiful. If you have just the right amount on there, you will not have wrinkles, guys. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and top coat this because we're going to be adding our rhinestones to this. So I'm going to go ahead and top coat this. Can you guys see the sparkle? I don't even know if you guys can see the sparkle in this or not, but oh, look at that top coat. Just love it. One thing, though, I have something in it. Hold up. Where'd my brush go? I have like a something in my... I think I got it. Huh. That was weird. I don't know what that was, but... Oh yeah, that smoothed it out so much. Cause when you're doing this with a liner, guys, you will have lines in your polish after it cures because you are using a liner brush, okay? So the best thing to do is to make sure that your top coat is really making that level out really nicely so it's smooth. And you want to make sure to pull those sides in always. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, hold up. Okay, there we go. I missed the spot. All right. All right, so this one's going to be our nail that is the, what do you want to call it? The bling nail. Or should I leave this one as the regular nail? What do you guys think? Hi, Ashley. Happy 4th. All right. So now we have top coat that one again because we just put some gel polish on there. All right, that one goes in again. So this one is going to be top coated and this will be done. This one's going to be done. I don't have small enough stars to, because I was going to add like these really tiny ones, but I don't have enough. So we're just going to have to not, because I was going to do like a star here. You know what I mean? But yeah, my thing's a little crooked, but that's okay. But I was going to add like a star here, like a moon. But I don't think I have a small enough moon. But I think it's okay. I think it's subtle enough to where I don't have to worry about it. So we're going to go ahead and put our top coat on again. This will also seal in your underneath any charms that you have as well. You could do that. Seal them in. Which will help keep them really nice as well. And this is just melting in beautifully. And once you, Nana and once you see that freaking, that lamp, you're gonna freak out. I know I did. I've been looking at it for months and I'm just like, ugh, now it goes on sale. Because I need stuff that I can cure from underneath because it just has not been very great to me. Not being able to cure fully, like underneath and stuff. So, it's kind of, you know. Alright, here we go. Look at that. Isn't she a beauty? Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Tell me that's not beautiful. I don't want to cover this one up because I feel like this one's the most beautiful of the two. But we got to do it. So, I can replicate it again if I need to. Alright. So, we are going to bling this one out. This one's going to be different, guys, because this bling is going to be, it's going to look just like this, but in bling form. Okay, does that make sense? So, the bling itself is what we're going to be using to create a bling sunset. So while that's in there, I'm just kind of getting my stuff cleaned up real quick. Because here's the thing, guys. Always clean up your space. Okay? Keep your stuff nice. Clean up your space. And if you keep it clean and you keep it nice, you won't have to worry about a lot of the stuff that a lot of people worry about. Okay. So to stick with it, we're going to use that. You guys want me to zoom in? Maybe. Woo! There we go. Thanks, guys. I'm glad you like it, though. Is it going in and out, or can you guys see it well? You're gonna get it? Yay! You're gonna love it, I'm telling you. Hi, Christy! Thank you, Nana Angelos. You're gonna love it. I freaking love it. I will when I get it at some point, maybe in 5 years. Alright, so now is the part to where we're going to do the tiny... Let me move this guy real quick. Okay. So, here's where we're going to take out... So, my thought is to, even if there's a star, I could use, and it'll still be in the same line of the lines, right? So, we have our black star. And I don't know. Oop, I do. Do I have it? We have this star that we can add. It's like a purpley orange when you move it. So we could add like stars throughout the sunset. Okay, and then here's all the black that we're going to use. And I don't think I have stars in the blue and the purple color. I'm going to have to get me some actual, like, you know, this color, like the blue-purple ratio color, in like small round ones like this. So I'm going to grab another star out of this one, since I don't have the blue and purple, which kind of suck, but you can also use AB as well. I'm going to grab another black one out of here. It's not going to be very big, so we're not going to need a bunch. I think one of, like, the purple and the black, I think, would go well with all of these right here. And then, excuse me. And I have these lighter purpley colors, but that's not the color. This really isn't going to match that color, so trying to think. Nope, that's got green in it. We don't want any green. So this one we're gonna put away. So the purple, this is the perfect purple. Look at this blue, it's perfect. Look at this orange and the yellow and the pink. So pretty much we can use all of these colors with the black and it would go well with it. So it's basically like a junk style type. So I've never done this before. This is all new. I do. Hi, Stitch Lover. And I think with the black and these colors here, it'll give us the same color effect as my actual nail itself. So we're only going to use, like, you know what I mean, the colors that are on the nail, of course. Okay. So, oh no, hold up. All my stuff went flying, guys. Give me one sec. I need you, little black star. Come back. Okay, I'm missing a star. Oh well. We'll get, oh, there it is. Alright. So we have the stars that we can, but we also have these. So I'm going to ask you guys what you think would go with, because these are like a duochrome purpley blue. They're plastic, they're not glass, but I think that they're small enough, and look, the color matches perfectly. They're just not glass like all my other ones are, you know? Should I use those as small, different colored ones? Erin, hi! I love you too! Agatha, hi! Kat, hi! Haiti, hi! So yeah, let me fix this really quickly. Okay. Alright, so I'm not sure. Should we use this one? What do you guys think? I'll just put some out and we'll see what it looks like. Because I'm not sure how much they will actually sparkle on the nail, but we'll try it. Because we have these too, like this right here. We have like all these different colors of, but they are just not as sparkly, guys. So it's like, I could try some of those. But this is kind of a junk style. But we're making the sunset itself with a few different stars inside of it. Okay. So for the most part, we're going to use these. And we have a moon, but I don't know if I want to put the moon in between the sunset. The glass, yeah, the glass would be better. So I have a moon, you guys, that I could put in between, and it is silver, and it's a small moon, but look, like we'll have it and it'll be coming down, and then the moon can be in the middle or at the top. What do you think? But it's AB, but that's okay. We can still use AB, right? Okay, there's that. Alrighty dighty. Let's freaking do this. I will tell you, my #1 bling box is LGM Pro. This box right here is my forever go-to box, other than my, alright, let's open these guys. So we have our black right there. And then, it might be $50 box, but it is well worth it, you guys. Because I can't find one like it anywhere. Alright, so we're not going to be using the big colors. We're just going to, I need a different stand, y'all. Are you guys excited? Because we're literally going to make this look like the sunset. So, I'm excited. Okay. Alright, I'm going to wipe that off. Wherever that went. Okay. My hands were a little sticky, but... We top coated this one, right, guys? Or no? Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Alright. Can you guys see okay? Alright, so we're going to use our stick with it. And typically I don't want to do one by one, but then again, I don't know. Because they might not, I don't know. Do you guys like the moon idea, or should we just leave it as the sunset? So at the top, we're going to be using the black, and then we're going to be going into the little blue ones. What sucks about the blue is this blue is a little bit different, so it's going to be a little bit lighter than the bigger stones, but that's okay. We'll just go with it. Unless I have... Give me one second. I have lighter blue ones that are more of a vibrant blue, or like a darker blue. I have a purpley blue. Look, here's the purple blue ones. They're really, really nice. And I think they're perfect because, let me show you this blue, because it's more of like an aqua blue. See the difference? So we don't have that type of blue. We have the dark, dark blue. So I'm not going to be able to use that type of color. I'm going to have to use these big dark ones. Because they're purpley blue, you know what I mean? So I'm going to take these out and we'll use some of these for the blue area. Alright, because we're transitioning colors, so I don't have a lot of these freaking small ones, unfortunately, but that's okay. And then we do have beautiful purple, and I think the purple is really going... Oh, purple's orange, so that's okay, because it still looks like the purple that we need, so that'll work. That'll be okay. We'll be able to tell the difference. And I think for... What do you think about this color? Look at that purple. I think that's perfect, no? I think this one's perfect for the purple that we need. Hi, Madeline. How long does it take? I don't know. Indigo? Yeah. So when we're transitioning colors... Because I was going to do, like, these, but I don't have enough. There's not enough in there for me to do. And this pinky color right here. Let me see. I have a beautiful pink toned. That's kind of bright. But we have this one here. I think this one's more red. Reddy pink. Yeah, that's too, like, red. So we're gonna have to... Let me show you the pink of this. Where'd it go? I think this one's pink. Oh, shit. Alright, so this one's the pink one, which is a pinky orange color. So I think, you know, that'll just have to do for now. But I'll bring some of these out just to maybe put like a line of this with the black. I'm not going to need very much, guys. It's a small nail, so. But I like, if I do good on this one, then we can do a full set of these nails. So we have the blue into the purple into the pinky purpley. And then we have the yellow and the orange over here on this side. I don't have any, like, small orange one. Well, I guess I do, guys. Oh, I guess I do. This orange right here is my favorite orange. Look at that pumpkin orange. Isn't it beautiful? I done lost everybody, but that's okay. So, I don't know. I guess we can decide if we want these types of colors or if we want the iridescent type rainbow ones. And then, oh, we need yellow. So I do have beautiful yellow right here. So we'll take... So these yellow ones are iridescent ones. And they are kind of similar to these. Maybe, if I can get it. See how these have like an orange inside to them? So we'll just use these and see what happens with the black. So we have the dark blue and purple. We have the black. All right, let's just do this, guys. Everybody ready? All right, so we're gonna, do we want to add the stars in there with the black? I'm going to just grab some of these smaller black ones. So we have them. Okay, those are even smaller. So I'm gonna need approximately the same size. So we'll go big and then we'll go small and then we'll go into... We do a couple of the bigger ones into the medium, into the whatever. All right, ready? I'm actually going to take some of these small ones out too. And then that way we have those out. Those will be our little lines in between. Were those smaller than that one? It was, shit. Alright, well. Alright, I just put these. I'll just use a new one. And put those ones there. Okay. Alright, I'm just doing that so I don't have to have this open on my desk and I have room. Alright, everybody ready? Aw, thanks, love. Are we almost to 5K, guys? I don't know. Are we almost to 5K? Alright, let's do this, y'all. Thanks, my love. Alright, ready? Typically, I would use a jar. Jesus. Typically, I would use a brush for this. I'm going to move this over here. Can you guys see? No. I have to do it up here. Alright. Have you tried I don't know how to say that. I don't know if I have. Alright, let's do this, right? Alright, so we're gonna just do a little, we're gonna cure a little bit at a time, guys, okay? Because you see all these lines, we have to make sure the transition is good. So I'm gonna take, and we're just gonna do the black part here. I know I'm covering up sparkles, but it's okay. So once we do, so all the black will be here, and then we'll start transitioning some of that blue coming up. So I'm just gonna lightly go over this and make sure we're fully coated. And then we'll do like a line of purple, because there's a line of like purpley right there. All right, let's do this, guys. So we're gonna take the bigger, I think, okay, that one's too big. Okay, those are actually, I'm gonna use just one, and then we're gonna use these smaller ones from now on. The only thing I don't like about these black ones is they are not shiny. I got them off Amazon. Lou, hi! You like my name? Great. Yeah, look at that. That is not shiny. Hold on, it's bothering me. Look, all these are sparkly except for that one. Ugh. The only other black ones I have that sparkle are these ones, and I don't know if I have the small ones. These ones are the Swarovski. Do I have the small ones? I don't. I mean, I have those, but damn it. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to use those. Because the nail isn't big, so if we had a bigger nail, we could be able to use those ones, but it's alright. Alright, we're just gonna have to make do with these ones. So what I'm gonna do is, we don't want anything huge, okay? So the whole part of this is making sure you get the fit right. So it's gonna be these little ones are gonna be our friends here. So all these ones here, like these medium, are gonna be our friend. Yep. Alright. So we're going to take all these and we're going to go all the way through. So I wouldn't suggest these ones off Amazon, because that's where I bought them, was on Amazon, guys. And you don't want to do too much at once either. If you do too much at once, you're going to, basically they're going to go everywhere, and yeah. So you want to kind of cure in between. And you want to make sure they're all together. Not like up off the side either. You know what I mean? Alright, let's do the transition. Alright, so we're going to use the same ones all the way down, except for like when we get to this part here. So we want to make sure we're keeping them all together. And for the most part, these small ones, you want to keep like in between. So in between each color, like this, that's how you want them, is in between each one. You don't want them with areas in between, because it's just going to make it look weird. Alright. So you want to keep them all in between. So like on the sides here, you see that? And then we'll move that guy. And then we'll have to put a tiny one right here, because that's all that's going to fit there. So when you're doing stuff like this, right, you want them all in between because the transition is not going to be nice and crisp, if that makes sense. So we'll pull this guy up. And we're going to put this guy in between. Like that. So it kind of follows that pattern, but you have no excess. So you might have to go little, big, little big, little big, if that makes sense. So I'm pretty sure, yep, that's what I'm going to have to do. Little big, little big. So they go in between each other and we don't have no holes. Oh, this is going to be the coolest nail. All right, let's go big. We'll put a big one here. We'll fit this big one there. See how it fits right into that area right here? That's what's going to give you your nice transition, guys, when you're doing bling. That's the only thing I hate about doing bling sometimes is when it moves on you, because it's like, ugh. But as long as you do little big, you won't have to worry about any spaces looking through or coming through, you know what I mean? Make sure they're not falling off the edge. Alrighty, dighty. We're doing it, everybody. What y'all think about this color, though? I really like this color a lot. I think these colors are just banging. Alright, so we're getting into the transition colors. And these transition colors, I'm going to use one big one right here. Just like so. We're going to pull this guy up right into this little area right here. Because this area, see how it's all, there's no extra showing underneath, right? So our first blue-purple streak is going to be right here and a little bit right there. So we're going to do black all the way down. Oh, I didn't even put enough on there. Imagine that. I think I went all the way. So I'll just do all of this. And then that way. Okay. So we're just going to go color by color because we don't want to hurt it in any way. And we don't want to go over certain colors either. Does that make sense? Look at that. Goes right up inside there. Well, no, don't. We're going to have to do a small one in that one. Ah! Is this therapy? Yes. It is. It's probably the... It's something that's so cool that when you get done, it's a little tedious, yes. Can anybody do it? Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Make sure they're not coming off the edge and they're all nicely placed. Alright, I'm going to move this big guy here. See how there's some right there? So, technically, you have to move them around to make sure they don't move. And there's nothing like falling. So if you put too much on, you're going to have an issue with them falling everywhere and having to push them up and down, and it drives me bonkers, but okay. What does that look like, y'all? I can kind of see through it, but for the most part, it's this guy right there. Alright, we're going to add a tiny one in there. And you just kind of have to maneuver, guys. There we go. I put so much on, I didn't even realize how much I even added on there. For the most part, we're going to get all this black done. And then once we get all the black done and it's on, we'll cure. Okay. I would say it's a little hard. Not gonna lie. You can use whatever you want, you guys. It's just... I wouldn't recommend these black ones, though. Alright, there's a gap right there. There we go. Some will hang off the side, which is fine. Alright. We need them close together, like I said. Alright. I can't see. Can you guys still see? Hello, everybody. Hi, Black Orchid. What up, everybody? Thanks for being here. Like and subscribe. Alright, now I can finally see. Alright, so for the most part, I put so much on there, but we're getting down to that part. And so, I'm going to move this guy. No, I'm not. I would say that's about the only thing I hate about it, is the fact that they don't want to... They're kind of odd sizes, if that makes sense. So it's like you either use one or the other, and if you use bigger ones, then they're not going to go together as well in between each other, because if you just put them in there and you can see through them, and you don't put them in between each other and you can see through them, I think for me it just drives me nuts, that's all. Because it's like, I just done all that for what, you know? Alright, so we're going to add that. We have black to add here, and then right here, and then we'll add our blue. So we want to make sure when we come down with that transition color, when we transition these colors, like I said, I've never done this before, guys, so it's a first for me. Okay. We're definitely using more of the smaller ones once we get down to everything. Okay. Once I can get all these on here, then we can cure it and be able to do what we gotta do. I still think it's gonna be awesome. Alright. We have one little one that needs to go right there. And then we have this one. Alrighty. So we're going to put this guy right there. And then we're going to add two small ones. One there. And then we'll go into our transition color. Okay. Because, you know, it's not supposed to be lines. Like, it's whatever. Because of where the black is. So, I'm going to take this big one off. It's falling off anyway, and we'll just add a smaller one. Alright, that works. Alright, y'all. Alright. Make sure you tidy them up before you do anything. I would say that's the only bad thing, is having to tidy them up, you know? Oh, yeah. Alright. Alright, for the most part, they're kind of coming off this way because I pushed them up too far. And you want them to be perfectly aligned with the edge. Alright. Alright, we got it. There she is, y'all. Now we're going to come in with the blue. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cure that. I'm going to make sure... What do you think, y'all? We'll have to come in with a few little black ones right there. They're not as small as I thought they were, but small enough. And then... Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's cure. Holy crap, we're doing it, everybody! I know, right? We're gonna do the whole set like that. Good night, Nana Ants. Love you, babes. Thank you so much. I know, you're a goth chick. Here's this one. This one's done. We just wanted to tie this one in, just to tie it in. The rest of the set's going to be all rhinestone junk style. But this one, we wanted to keep the colors, so we had that throughout the whole set. So these were just like our two that we were going to test this out on to see if we wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So... how's it look, everybody? Thanks for being here. Thank you for still coming in here. I know this isn't for everybody, but I am very excited. Super excited to do this. What do you guys think? Should we add a star? We have a black star. Should I add a star? We could add like a... well, that I'd have to do a smaller star, but we could always add like a little star off the side. Or we could do like a small black one up here. You know what? I'm going to transition and put a small black one right here. And go in with the dark color here. Alright, let's see if your girl can do this. Alright, for the most part, we don't want a lot on there. The star would be pretty. Yay! Okay, hi Stephanie. Improve review, trying something new. Aw, thanks, babe. Alright, so I am going to add the star right here. So I'm just going to take a line of this. And we're going to cure, like, you know, I'm just going to take this and go over the first line that we need. And then I'll take the star and we're going to put it right up. How about we do it off like right there so it fits right up inside there. Okay, fits right up inside there, everybody. Alrighty, dighty. It's gonna be a little hard doing the little tiny lines, but I think we'll be okay. I think it's going to look so... Oop. And if you guys want to try this, try it. Please. I would love to see you guys try. Did I not put enough there? Apparently I didn't. I would definitely love to see you guys try. Even if it's just something new though. Like I've done junk nails, I've done whole bling nails before, but I've never done transitions like this before. So trying to do a transition with this type of stuff is, I wouldn't say easy, but I think it's going to be cool. So we're going to come in with another black at the bottom of the star, and then we're going to use our blue. Go, get off. That fits right up inside there. And then this will all be black, and we have a little bit of blue, like a blue stripey thing right there. So let's go ahead and add our little blue stripey, which is literally just 2 lines. Oh. Okay. Oh my god, that's gonna look so cool. Alright, so we have a little bit of that dark blue right there. Oh no, I'm not gonna have enough blue, y'all. Shit. I might have to use a different blue. How do I not have like a super dark blue? I mean, I have these ones. They're just so big though. Alright, we'll add a black one on the side. Maybe? Get off my... Okay. So these are a little bit bigger, but... Okay, there we go. Alright. So that's the only line that we're going to have that's going to be that color of blue, because I don't have enough, unfortunately. Because we have more blue right here. I didn't think this through, y'all. Wait. Hold up, wait a minute. I have these, but I don't want no green. So, hold on, let me cure this real quick. Let me do this, and we'll cure it, and then... I have black. Okay, I need a tiny one. Oh my goodness, how do I not have enough? You can get pretty fast at this. Honestly. It's just, I want to try to take my time so I know I'm actually getting it right. You know what I mean? Okay. So we need another one right there. Oh, look at that, y'all. That actually looks cool. Alright, so we need black here. Right underneath this. And then we'll work our way into the purple blue because I don't have... Oh no, I don't know what that was, but... Y'all, thank you for staying. I really appreciate it. We're almost to 5K, you guys. Isn't that crazy? Thank you for being here with me to try new stuff out. Oh, that's looking super cool. Oh, I like that. Let's see. Okay, these are gonna be way too big, y'all. Like, look how big these are. We're gonna have to use the other colors. Alright, hold up. We're not gonna be able to use the blue, but I have blue somewhere. I have a dark blue. So we'll have to just use those and transition from this blue to this dark blue. And like the super small ones. It's okay. Okay. Because this is blue purple. It's okay. Crystal, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Who else thinks this is cool? Anybody? Please tell me why I decided to throw all these together in one little thing. So I had to dump through them. Okay, so we have our blue. So it's going to be a mix between the ABs and the regular colors. Okay, so we have a bit of purple right there, and then blue with black. I'm going to try to get as much as I can, guys, for the sake of what we are doing. I'm going to try my hardest. This is new. I have not done this, so shout out to you guys being here with me. I truly appreciate it so much. Especially like when trying something new, and it, you know, takes a little bit because you're new, right? You not done it before, so it's kind of one of those, like, okay, I think I got all of the, okay, that blue, okay, that's a little tiny blue. And then we'll add another black in there. I think my colors are too big. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is black right here. Okay. We're going to add these teeny tiny ones. Okay. Oh my god, this is going to look so cool. Alright, so we have a line of blue, and then we're going to come in and transition down here. And I think, okay, there's a black one there. Okay, I don't have anything there yet, so. Oh, that's looking super cool, you guys. I'm going to fill this one in with another blue one, and then I'm going to cure this part of it so I can get out the other colors. We're just going to have to mimic the colors. Okay. Blue. We need a small blue, like a teeny tiny blue. Nope, that's too big. Okay. First of all, I don't know about y'all. I'm sure this might be boring, but I hope not. If it was me, I'd want to stay to the end just to see. You know? Okay. I need a tiny one right. Okay. Just a teeny tiny one on the edge. I need a teeny tiny blue. They're not really that teeny tiny, but... Okay, it worked. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna cure that, so that way it's... Yeah. Oh my goodness! Night Lou, I love you. Hi, Foster Fam. I love you. Hi, Christina. Demure, hello. Yes, go big or go home. Cola, thank you, babes. I'm slowly losing all my people, but that's okay. Because I know it's late. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. It helps so much. Thanks, Glam Babes. Aw, thanks. I'm trying to... Hi, Storm. Hi, Charlene. I'm trying to go fast, but it's hard. It's like super hard, you guys. I promise, I'm trying. And I want to use these colors. I might use one or two of these bigger colors just so we have them, but they might be too big. You know what I mean? I think we might have to use these neon ones I have underneath here. These right here. Because they're just a lot smaller, you know what I mean? But I think for the most part, I don't know why I didn't put these all in their own thing. But that's okay. Oh, I think it's going to look really cool. I should have put the lighter ones down here towards the purple, but what are you going to do? Alright, so next up we have our blue still. So we're going to take our blue. So we have a line of purple right here. So I'm going to have to use the other purple. We have this purple. I'm really trying to go with the lines that's within the sunset here that I made. And I'm not trying to do it too much, but at the same time, yeah, this is something I've not done. I've always done bling, but I've not done like doing a whole nail based off the back of it, you know? I knew I could do it, it's just, I just didn't know how it was going to show. Alright, so we have a bit of a purpley pink situation right here and right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the teeny tiny purple line, which I'm going to have to move this out of the way. And we're going to have to use these little teeny tiny ones, I think. Let me grab the purple out of this. Yeah, see, this purple goes really nice right through here. So I'll use these real teeny tiny ones for this little part here that we need. So we'll take it, put it right there. And then, oh, that was the tiniest one. Okay. Okay, we can do this. We can figure this out, right? Alright. Can you see still? Alright, we're gonna do one right here. Okay, why does that look different? Alright, hold up. That looks way different than these purple ones. All I know is if you push yourself, you've got to grow. And the only way to actually grow, you guys, is to try new things and new endeavors, you know? Okay, we're going to do one more purple to give us a nice line of color. Oh. Oh, the colors are going to look bomb. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of, like, the lines of colors. I'm going to try my best to keep it as, alright, so we need a black one here. Black one there. So following the pattern's pretty cool. Okay, so we need another black one. It's kind of hard if you don't have, like, super tiny ones. Okay, another black one. Can you guys see okay, I hope? Okay, and then another black one. And then I think this one. Oh. Cat hair. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at that, y'all. Okay, so we need a blue. I need a small blue. Oh, here we go. Nope. Ooh. Ah. How's it looking, y'all? I have no idea. Alright, so for the most part, we're going to add the blue again right here. And I'm going to try to find the smallest. Oh, come on. I'll put a big one there. These aren't as tiny as I thought, dude. Oop. Alright, so I'm going to add a little bit of that purple in the center there. We'll just do this little line right there. Ooh, y'all, this is cool as hell. Do you guys think you're up for the challenge of doing this? Okay, so these need to go in between. And then I'm going to do a black. Oop. Oh my gosh, this is going to look so cool. Right, so we need dark blue there. So I'm going to put him. right there. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm trying to find the smallest of the colors, or of the blue, but it's not exactly. All right, dude. This is all blue right here, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this whole thing purple right here, and I'm going to add a blue right here, and then we'll just do a whole thing of purple right there. Okay. So that's blue. I need like super small ones. Ah! They're a lot bigger than I anticipated. For some reason, I don't know why. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. So this whole thing is going to be purple, so I'm just going to fill this in with another blue and then black. If it'll fit. Okay. And then we'll do black. And then I'll do purple. Oh my goodness. That is cool. That is super cool. And then we'll add purple here. And here. And there. And then this will just have to be like black, and then or blue, and then we'll move right into the other purple. So purple. I'm going to use a little bit bigger of these purples. You see the difference between the super tiny ones? This has more of an orangey feel to it, which needs to go down here. So I'm not going to be able to use those. I'm going to have to use the tiny purples. You know what? Shout out to Glam for even saying, yes, girl, do what you see in your head. Oh, whoa. Okay. Alright, we have an issue. Alright, this one's gonna have to come off, and then this is just gonna have to be black right here. The blue is just too big right there. Alright, we're gonna add more purple right here. And then we'll go, I think I can cure once I add the purple here. Pretty sure. You guys, I am almost at 5K. And I just can't believe it. And I just want to say just how grateful I am. Like, I can't begin to tell you guys just how grateful I really am. Like, I never thought in a million years, you know, that people would watch me create, you know? And so, gosh, I'm just... It's so cool. It's crazy, it's cool, it's insane, it's everything you can think of. And gosh, am I just grateful, dude. So grateful. Just to be able to do this, you know? It's like, oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. We're going to add some blue here, and then we're going to cure once I add these blue. I'm trying not to cry, y'all. Oh my goodness. Come on. Okay. Alright, for the most part, I think we got all this blue. Okay. And then we'll start transitioning. Okay, and I'm going to add a pink here. So I'm going to add a little bit of these pinks. Right there. Oh my god, I think it's going to come out so cool. Oh my goodness. Look at the transition, guys. We need dark blue here. I'm trying to follow it the absolute best that I possibly can without messing it up. Oh lord. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and cure that. Yeah. And then this is dark purple. Oh, we have blue. I don't think I have anything there. I do. Okay. Oh, shit. Hold up, y'all. We have one more line of purple, or blue. And then that's it on the blue. So I think all I need are... And then I need a little one right there, but I don't know if I have a tinier one. Nelly, hi. Hello, everybody. I'm trying, guys. I swear, I gotta be close. All right, I'm just trying to find like a super tiny, small one. I'm definitely gonna have to get some new rhinestones, everybody. Oh, goodness. We are doing a sunset, Nelly. Okay, and then the next will all be purple right here. So let's go ahead and cure that. It's like a sunset. Okay, just make sure you check your edges, guys. Oh, this looks so cool. This is part of our junk nail, Nelly. Ninja Nail Fairy. Hi, Lorna. Thank you, Nelly love. Hi, Odritism? I don't know what that is. Do what, huh? Do what, huh? Thanks for showing up, guys. Hi. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm gonna be. Hopefully I can use some of these colors, but right now we're doing the. It's like a dark summer sunset, and I did my ombre that I do. We added a little bit of sparkle, and we had the black and everything, and then we added sparkle here, and this is going to basically just kind of tie the set together like a galaxy dark summer sunset vibe, you know? So that's what she looks like. This nail is not going to be covered, but all the other nails will be. It's just I wanted to try this nail like literally going straight off of the sunset ombre. So I'm going based off the lines that are within the ombre. That's what I'm doing. And I need to find small colors because yeah, I don't have super tiny ones besides these black ones, and even the blue ones are not that tiny, but I can't wait to start getting into the pinks. So we're going to be getting into the purple, more of the purpley colors, and I'm excited. You just woke up. Yay. It is 1:54 a.m. here. What time is it there? I love you guys. Are you guys excited though for this whole set? Because the rest of the set's going to be like these colors, but we're going to be doing a junk style all bling set. So every nail besides the middle nail is going to be blinged out from top to bottom. There will not be nothing showing. But we're going to be doing junk style. This one and the ring finger are the only two that are going to be like this. And then the thumb and the pinky will be like a junk style where we put all the stars and the glow and the blah blah blah. You know? So yeah, I've never done this before, and so I'm using this as my background and hoping that doing it with, you know, the rhinestones, the color will come out okay. You know what I mean? And I'm just hoping and praying that it looks super cool. Can you guys see okay? Is it going in and out or anything like that? Can you guys see okay? Hopefully. But I'm just kind of going line by line almost, but I didn't have like I had a dark purple, but not like it. The purple was too light, if that made sense. So I'm just kind of using what I got and going with the flow. And I cannot wait to get into this pink. Oh my gosh. So we have a little bit of like a dark pink color. And so this one's a little bit on the lighter side, but when we can start getting into, I'll put a big one right here, and then we'll kind of go small. Like these are light purple here, so we're going to be using light purple and a little bit of black. So yeah, and then we're going to do light purple, fade that into pink, and hopefully it works, y'all. I don't know. I am just so grateful. Thank you so much for coming, Lorna and Nelly and everybody else. Thanks for all your help and your love and everything. So right now I'm using the super teeny tiny gems from LGM Pro's Summer Box. I've used these on almost every set. Okay. Alright, so these are our purples. So you can't tell the difference between the pink and the purple, which, thank goodness. Alright, so that's all going to be purple. I know I have some more purple. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm just trying to go line by line and trying to hopefully get it the way I need to where like it comes off as, okay, Crystal, this is your, you know what I mean? Like it actually looks like a sunset, but in my vibe. In terms of, oh my gosh, I have a stupid, okay. I don't even know if it looks like one, but I'm literally following the pattern of the slots here, so. Whew! This one's gonna be light purple. This whole line is gonna be light purple, so we're gonna add a little bit of black right here in the middle. And I'm praying that it looks okay, because this is one little streak of black. It's kind of like a blue-black color, but... And I'm out of the teeny tiny black ones. Great! Yeah. I don't need that much, but... Aw, thanks, guys. Hi, Lauren! Lime, I can't say your name. I'm so sorry. Thanks for coming. Hi, pretty late. Breezy, hi! Thanks! Barry! Barry the Dino. I like that name. Actually, that's a cute name. That is a cute name. Okay, so we're gonna put these here. And I'm gonna add one more right here. And then I'm gonna add some purple here. So hopefully it transitions the way I'm hoping for. And then I'll take my purple. I think this is the most I've used on one nail. Come on. And I definitely can't wait to get the pink and the purple on there, though. Or the actual, like, pink, you know? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Oh, how freaking cool. So all this right here is going to be light purple, except for this spot right there. And that spot's going to be a bigger pink one. Right there. And then we're going to fit the colors around it. And we're going to go light pink. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm excited to do the pink. Okay. Alright, so all this is going to be purple. I'm not even going to do... I'll do a little black. I'll just do a little black here so we break up these lines. And then the rest, that's all going to be purple, so... Since we have a bigger area, oh, it's hard trying to get it on my little whatchamacallit, but, and you know what, these are perfect color of purple, but they're just too big. I can't use them, which sucks, but what are you gonna do? So I'm gonna take and use these ones right here. And then the bigger ones are going to kind of be like a lighter transition of the purple, if that makes sense. Oh, where did it go? Well, alrighty then. There we go. But I would love if you guys tried something like this and like let me know, because oh my gosh, I would die if you guys tried. Okay, let's put a little teeny tiny purple one in there. Maybe. But this was just like, I needed to try to see if I could do this, so that way at least I knew for future. The transition's gonna be crazy, you guys. I think it's gonna work, y'all. Okay, so that's pink, and then we're gonna do another, like, small transition of purple. Do I have any more? I thought I just grabbed some, didn't I? Okay, so these are gonna be little lighter purples. OMG! Oh! Good grief. Nope. Nope. Oh, come on. I would say this is the only bad part, is like trying to move them all over. Okay, we're gonna do another purple. So we're gonna take that there. That's gonna go right in. But see how it goes in between each color, you guys? That is what you want. That is what you want. Alright, we're gonna do a couple of the tiny ones and then come down and transition into pink down here. Oh, I love it! It's so pretty. It's not bad either. Like, following the lines isn't bad, to be honest. It's really not. So I'm going to do a tiny one here. And we'll just stick that guy right there. And then we'll come over with one here and here. And then we'll be good with those colors. I think it's cool AF. And listen, I would do this if a brand asked me to do it. I would do it, you know. Oh, God, that is beautiful. Yes. Oh. And I'll make sure to link, like, the colors and stuff that I have, that I used. Go. Get off. Get off of my stick. Ooh, look at the transition colors, guys. It's looking cool. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take right here and I'm going to put a dark, one of these little tiny dark ones here. And then we'll move into the pink. Because I feel like I'm going to mess it up or something. If I don't. Oh my, come on. Oh, Lord. Get off. Do I have something there? Good grief. Okay. Goodness. That was like... And just bear with me, guys. Okay? Bear with me here. Get off of my... Ugh. Alright, that all came off, didn't it? It did. That's the only thing I hate about these. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to add one here. And we'll just go down the line, and that'll be all the purple we're going to do. Well, except for right there, but... for the most part, after I get this line on, we'll cure this part. Alright, we're just going to do the very, very light ones. I love the creativeness of doing things like this. I know a lot of people don't necessarily, you know, like it, but I think for me, it's actually quite relaxing. And even if I'm watching somebody do it, it's just opening my brain up to new things, you know? Even if I'm just watching somebody else do it. Alright, let's make sure this is even. Alrighty. Alright, we still have stuff here, so let's go ahead and add our line of purple, I guess. I'm going to do a line of purple here, and then the rest is going to be pink, so... and then we'll have a little bit of blue right there. But this is all, like, light purple, so... what do you guys think so far? Hi, Foster fans! Isla, hi, big boy! What the world? Mini Swifty, whatever. What up? Not whatever. No, I don't. I don't sell them. I do them, but I don't sell them. I never really thought about it until you guys started asking me. But, like, I don't make them to sell as press-ons, though. Like, if I made them, it would be you guys wanting them as, like, a... how do I want to say it? Like, something from me. So you wouldn't be able to wear them because they would be in my size. Does that make sense? Okay, there's our purple. Alright, let's put our pink on, everybody. I got one more purple to add. Okay. Alright, for the most part, we are golden. I'm gonna go ahead and add the pink. Make sure you keep it lined up with the edge, guys. If not, it's gonna look funny. But I think for the most part, it's okay. Come on. Eh. And then I'm going to add a bigger pink one to the side. Alright, now. I said I was going to cure that, didn't I? And then I'm over here adding more to it. I'm just trying to fill in what I can. Oh, shit. It keeps sticking to... oh my goodness. I need a new picker tool, guys. once I get the hang of this, I'll be able to get it faster and be able to do it better, you know? Alright, now we just need a little tiny pink one on the side here. And then that'll go there. Oh, the transition is coming along, guys. Okay. We're going to move that over. Alright, so for the most part, we want to make sure there's no, like, hole. And this one's going to have to move down. I'm going to have to put a smaller pink one in there because that's not working out. I think the orange one here is going to look so awesome. There we go. Alright, so we'll take this and use that guy there, and I will add one right there. We'll add a tiny pink one right there. Somewhere. There we go. Come on. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that one will go there. Alright, y'all. Holy shnikey. Alright, like I said, you don't want no splits on the inside. Alright. And for the most part, typically... Oh, sorry, guys. Oh my god. Okay. This is when your meticulous brain comes out. And if you are not paying attention, it's going to really get you. To be honest. Oh my goodness. And just like that, I messed up the purple. How, might you ask? I don't know, really. Okay. Alright, we're not messing with it no more. Woo! Good grief almighty, y'all. I'm trying to go fast here. You said she doesn't do class. Nope, I don't. You got to calm down, because I'm starting to not like your attitude. Who? What the hell just happened? Oh, hi, K-Burger. How are you? I didn't see you there, love. You're running it, so... Well, it's all good sugar. Okay. I'm going to take advantage of them up to make a video. Okay, love. Have fun. Thanks, Snowy Babes. Aw, thanks, love. Oh my god, you're fun. Alright, we're almost done, guys. We're almost there. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to go. I'm trying. We're almost done. I mean, we only have a little bit of that, like, bright pink and then the orange and the yellow, so. It was all the lines. I think all the tiny lines is what really got me. Oh, crap. Hi, Ephesians. It's okay, love. This is what she's looking like, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and we got a little bit of our dark pink again. So now we're really going to be going with the more of the orangey pink color into the orange. And I'm going to add the layer of this on the orange part so we can... Oh my gosh, how cool. And then... Can you see okay? Am I out of frame? If I'm out of frame, I apologize. Alrighty, guys. So, I think what I'm going to do is add one of these bigger orange ones here just to give us a little bit bigger. We have a big thing here, so I'll do a big orange one here just to give us something big. You know what I mean? And then the rest of the orange ones will be little. I don't know why I put that on there now, but I did. Alright, we have a tiny blue thing, but I'm just going to keep that purple for now. Because we're going to need to just keep it that way, so. This is kind of a blue purple, so I'm going to keep this one here. Then we'll do the purple at the end, and then we'll go right into the pink. Alright, I know for the most part, this is not everybody's cup of tea. But I sincerely appreciate you guys being here. Like, I couldn't begin to tell you just how, like, completely, I'm just so grateful. You guys push me to be great, and so I'm just so beyond grateful right now. I was gonna stick a big pink one right there, but if I'm gonna do orange, I'm not gonna do a pink one. I can do a bigger pink one out of this one, though. Oop. So I'm going to take this bigger one and I'm going to set it right here in between the orange and the pink. So we have somewhat of a bigger style there. And then we're just going to keep going with it. Oh. It should get easier from here though. I just noticed that these look different, which is weird. I don't know why, but they do. Are you guys, what color is your guys' favorite? I would seriously like to know what your guys' favorite colors are. Do you think any other color would have been cool to see? Or maybe better to add to it? It'd be cool to do like a warm tone and a dark tone. Or a, you know what I mean? Okay, so for the most part, these are all going to be the tiny colors. They're so pretty. Oh, God, look at that. It's getting easier now that I'm doing it, though. See how I have to fit it in between like that, or it's not going to look right? You have to do it that way, you guys, or it's going to look weird, like you're missing some colors almost. You know what I mean? And you don't want that. You definitely don't want that. Okay, I'm going to add this guy here. Okay. Alright, we need a smaller pink one here. Oh, come on. Oh, it's almost done, you guys. Holy crap. I don't quite know why it's not sticking to that, even though there's there. Oh no, I messed up, I think. Yep, I cured that on there. Oh well. We're gonna have an open hole right there. Oh well, it'll be alright. Alright, so for the most part, this is gonna start the orange. So I'm actually gonna put this in. Okay, I'm gonna add one more pink one. Maybe. Come on. Okay. I think this orange one needs to come down here more. Even though that was a big orange spot, I'm gonna stick it over here. Alright, let's do these orange ones. So, we're gonna take bigger ones of these orange ones. And we'll use these to transition. This orange one, as you can see, is darker than these ones here. So, I don't care what anybody says, this is the bomb. Period. Alright. I'm actually gonna move. I mean, what do you guys think? Would you even try this? Okay. Alright, we need another orangey one there. And then... Oh my goodness, look at that, y'all. That is awesome. Get on there, what the hell? Alright, it's hard for me to see the chat, y'all. So, my apologies now. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my. I'm gonna stick this right dead smack in the center like that. Whoa. Does it look like a sunset? I hope so. Alright, so we have the smaller ones we're gonna have to put in there, and then like the medium-ish kind. Which are the more reddish toned, like these little red tones right here are the kind of small ones. So there's size in between the tiny ones. And they fit right in between, and then the tiny ones. Oh my, oh yeah. How amazing is this? I don't care who you are. All I know is it's pretty freaking amazing. Alright, we're gonna do, I'm gonna do a cluster of these here. So it goes from pink to orange. Just, I don't know. Just want to do a little cluster in the corner since we have the star there. Oh my god. Oh shit. Ugh. Why me? Why? There's literally stuff right there. It should not come off. Alright, we gotta fully wrap these, which that's what I'm doing. Okay. Oh shit. If you don't pay attention, you can make the colors go like up on top of each other. If that makes sense. Because I literally just did that. Without even realizing. Okay. Wow. Alright, we should be able to cure after this. Okay. Oh, look at that, y'all. We're almost there. We're almost there, y'all. So, we're gonna do... I'm just gonna throw these orange ones on because they're a little bit on the darker side. So I'm gonna just put them on. Do you guys like knee fix? Hopefully I'm not too boring. If I am, my apologies, guys. I'm not trying to be boring, but... Okay, we're gonna add another orange one. OMG, this is time consuming. But it's not like it's bad. You know? Okay. Wow. Alright, we have a little bit right here to do. And we're almost done. I can't say thank you enough. Thanks for being here. Thanks for, you know, sticking around. Typically people would leave, so appreciate it. Alright, we're gonna cure this one now. Oh, look at that, y'all. Tell me that's not cool as shit. Woo! Boring. I meant, but you're not. I don't care if you're bored, at least I have something. Oh. It's worth it? Yay. It's the diamond painting, and there's different diamonds that you have to put on the painting. Yeah, I used to do the diamond painting ones. I haven't done it in a while, though, to be honest with you. I've only done, like... I did, like, a small one, and I used to do one with my daughter all the time. Like, you know how you have the little tiny ones, and they're just kind of like a one-person diamond painting one? I did those. And they were fun. They were super, super fun. They're kind of like a stress reliever, too. You know what I mean? Like, if you just want to sit down, chill, have a really good time, like, by yourself, that is something that is good to do, by the way. I mean, I like it. It's not something I do all the time, but when I have done it, they've been nice. You know what I mean? But yeah, I know that there were quite a few people that were like, "Oh, this shit's boring, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Okay, whatever." XXX, hello. Amazing how you can do that. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. No, it should be rhinestones. I did one on the first one, so this is what the first one looks like. So this one just is going to tie everything together. And then when we do the rest of the nails, because this is just like a test run for what we want to do for the rest of the set. So there's going to be one more of these nails, not tonight, but there's going to be one more of these nails to go with the set. And then we're going to do a junk nail style on the two other nails. All right, so we're going to do this side here. So when it comes down to doing the outside right here, what you want to make sure that you do is you want to make sure that when you're coming onto the side like this, especially right here, make sure you do the whole thing so the entire thing is encased. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't, so you just have to trial and error it, you know? I do like this brush, the stick it. Alright, let's freaking do this, shall we? So what I'm going to do is the darker places, I'm going to use the bigger, these a little bit bigger ones. And then, where'd my other, I had another one, there it is. Is that orange? Yeah. I'll put that one there. And so, I'm going to have to add an orange one. Oh. Shoot. Okay. Can you guys see okay? Oh. Good grief. I don't know why it wants to stick to, I have found that with this, everything likes to stick to it. I don't know why. I don't know, like, what the problem is, but yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna do one more of these, like, medium-ish ones. Oh, no. Because this is, like, yellow, but it's not bright yellow, so... So I'm just gonna take this guy, put him there. Looks pink, but it's not. And I have one orange one right there. Okay. So we'll put that on there. And then we'll do all the little ones. And I'll do a little line here. I guess I'll just start with a little line of orange. And then I'll go into yellow. And then I'll do a line of orange here. Oh, I love it. What do y'all think? Okay. For the most part, though, I mean, anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. Listen, anybody can do this, guys. Oh, it's a little tedious, but for the most part, I think it's fun. And the fact that you can see your work afterwards, it's a no-brainer. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, oh, oh. All right. So we're gonna stick this orange one. Okay. All right, we're gonna add some there, and then we're gonna go into yellow. Oh. Oh shit, I needed that. I needed a small one. Get your butt on the nail. There we go. So this one kind of came off the edge, and I don't want that, so we're just gonna have to go. Alright. Holy shnikes, look at that, guys. The lines are way more prominent, but I kind of got whatever with it, so. So what I'm going to do is start with yellow here. I'll do one more line of orange here. And then we'll do yellow around the rest of it. Can you guys see? Hopefully. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my god, I love it. Alright, we need like a big yellow one. And we'll put him there. Since we have all these... we don't want that big a one. Alright, that'll work. And you don't want to put the super big ones on the edge of your nails, guys. Alright, the rest is yellow. Ooh, y'all, we're almost done! What do y'all think, dude? This is cool. Get off my... Alrighty. I can only go so small, so I'm gonna try to hopefully be able to make this look okay. This is what creativity is, you guys. Like, it's the coolest thing. And I don't know how I did it or got into it, but I am just so glad I'm able to back. All right, and we are back, everybody. Are you there? Let me know. Are you here? We're almost done. Come back. Come back. Are you there? Is everybody here? Hi. We're back, everybody. We're back. All right. Jeez Louise. All right, we're back. Well, I am. All right, I have to do one more right here. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. I told you I'd come back, guys. All right, so I did do the moon. Okay, so I can't get it right here. So on these points, I got it on the point, but I can't put 2 right there, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to deal with it. Look at that, y'all. We're going to cure. We are back. We're back. Hey, thanks for joining me, everybody. My phone just shut off on me, and now we're back. So hopefully you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me. Please let me know if you're still here. That would be great. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes, the love, and the share. Hi, Jess. How are you? Thanks for joining. We are officially done ski, guys. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you can hear me. My phone shut off, and I was like right at the end of my my thing. So here is the first nail that we did. It's like a dark summer sunset nail. Hold on, y'all. There we go. So pretty. So this is what she looks like. So this is the first one. Hopefully you can see like all the sparkle in it. We just did a little sparkle like right here and on the sides. But we did it like a sunset, and we did the ombre look that anybody can do. So if you guys want to start from the beginning, do that. And then we did this. We did the sunset, full bling sunset nail. What do y'all think about that? And it looked just like this one. It's just this one had more stripes in it than this one did. And so, yeah, it's pretty cool, dude. So we're going to do another one of these. So it's going to be on the other side of this one. And then the thumb and the pinky will be a full style bling junk nail with all these colors plus the big ones and the glow in the dark ones. But these were just tester nails to see what we wanted to do and like if it would even work out and if I could even do it. But that is what we made, guys. What do you think? Do you think it's beautiful? And you definitely want to make sure you clean off all of your gems and stuff like that before you put them on, so it makes it extra shiny. But this is what they look like, guys. And then this is a black star right here. I should have used not a black star, but maybe I should have used a purple one. You'd been able to see it better, but that's what we use, guys. And we use Brit Brat products, Madam Glam products. I will link everything. We used Nail Reserve. So we used all of these colors. Cat eyes and glitters. Oh my. This is everything, guys. What do you think? Hi, all things Victoria. How are you? Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I hope that you do love nails. If you love nails just as much as I do, and you think that I rocked out these nails and this is going to be a baller set when it's done, let me know. We will be going live tomorrow at 11:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a huge blowout live. So it is in celebration of just how far I've come. So don't forget to be there, guys. And if you would like to know what we're going to be doing this type of technique again, but we're going to be doing huge. We're going to be doing like 36 colors together. So you don't want to miss it because it's going to be cool. But I love you guys. Thanks for sticking through me through all of that. You guys are absolutely effing amazing. And you know what? You're all blessed. Thanks to my mods. Thanks to all my donators. Thanks to my members. And thanks to everybody for all your help and sticking around. Please comment after the live. It helps so much. Like and subscribe. And let me know if this was your favorite. Would you do it? What colors were your favorite? Do you like the concept? Let me know. All right? I love you guys. If you need any help, just comment below. And have an amazing weekend and holiday. And I will catch you on the flip side tomorrow. Toodaloo! Stay blessed and fresh, everybody. Yeah. Good night. Good night. Wherever you are. Love y'all. Me too. I'm trying to get out of this thing. Thank you, guys.